아. 담배를 안 들고 나왔네. 오. 라라라라. 갑시다. 목장 뭐 있나? 윈드브레이크. 디지털 디럭스는 돼야지. 이거 되게 조닉 같다. 어려움 느껴야지.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be
자막이
better
너무 빨리
to live with
끝나는데.
that hope without ever knowing the full story.
뭐야?
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either.
게임하면서는 되게
But
깨진
trapped
것처럼
by the
보이지.
genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the
사람들이
ending
자막
I
영어 좀
wanted.
하더니만 그거구만.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
잠깐만요. 소리가 너무 커. 모션 블러는 싫어. 소리 너무 큰데? 아직도? 마서 운주였죠. 어머나. 이게 내 캐릭터야? 그런데? 현실 방향인가? 뭐 거시기도 보여 세상에. 이거 옵션에 그게 있나? 크게 한번 노출 검열이 필요한데 메인 메뉴 잠깐 나갈게요. 저장이 없네. 메인 메뉴 잠깐 나가고 거시기가 보여버리면 안 돼.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with
바지 입었다. 내 자신을 보는 것 같은데 이거. 이런 개. 야 사람 안 보여? 야 사람 안 보이냐고. 나 맨발이어가지고 발바닥 아픈데. 영차 영차 차 영차 영차 영차. What the? 왜 뭐 옆으로 잘 뛰는구만. 야 지치지 않아. 죄송합니다. 없어졌어. 뭐지? 여기 나오는 괴물 같은 건가 본데? 원에서 나왔던 그거랑 비슷하게 생겼네요. 나에게 무기를 줘. 빛이다. 이거 볼까? What? 야야야. 뭔데? 아 미안해요. 가까이 안 갈게요. 빛이 What? 미안해. 아, 이 개같은 놈아. 야씨 미안해. 무빙 무빙 자식아. 피해주고. 아니 피해줘. 아 앞에 있어. 아 오지마. 심장. 그러길래 아까 살려줬어야지. 너무 무서운데. Alan, wait. 2. 지금 시작합니다.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just
이
work.
사가가 그건가봐. 그
Well,
경찰인
Dad and I are just
것
watching
같은데요?
the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
나이트 스프링스면은 원에 나왔던 그거에 대한 내용인데.
Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
이렇게 옆에 왜 이렇게 스미스 요원 같은 게
Logan
있어.
thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
나도 커피.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron
Here we
Lake.
are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out
Eaten
that
by a
map.
bear. 약간 그 느낌이다. 그 컨트롤 느낌이네요.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Over here.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Crime
It's not what
scene.
you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
범죄
Were
목격자
there any
있나요?
witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
브리핑 들었고 싶어요.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
끝이야? 너 진짜 쓸모가 없구나.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
What? 멈췄는데? So what the heck? 찍이요. 와. 뭐라고 적혀 있는 거야? 아이씨, 안 보여. 탭.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind
마음의
Place
근육이
again
있고.
for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
피해자. 약간 추리 관련된 거 보네. 피해자는 2010년에 실종 신고가 되었고 2012년 얕은 무덤에 묻힌 채 발견되었다. 콜드홈스에서 발견되었고 일부 장기가 사라진 상태에 동물에게 먹힌 걸까? 아니면 신상들은 호천에게 살림도 있어 생각할 수 없다. 2주 전에 발견됐고 흉부의 상처가 사망 원인으로 보이며 몸의 문신은 찾아볼 수 없다. 아까 그 친구 같아요. 심장 아까 그거. 두 명의 멍이 발견돼 있었고. 아, 네네네. 그 앨런 웨이크 2입니다. 흉부자는 사망. 18년에 피해자와 일치하는 것이 신상태를 단정짓기 어렵다. 익사했다는 표현이지만 물속에서 살아있는 희생자는 한 명뿐이었다. 보기 힘든 문신. 뚜렷한 공통점. 운동선을 살펴볼 수 있다. 여기
I see you're already hard at work.
아, 일시정지하는 게 아니구나. 그건 조금 의외인데? TV도 볼 수 있어? 뭔가 나중에 더 나올 것 같은데 뭔가? 나갈 수 있네 이렇게? 아 그냥 나가지는 거야?
Hey,
조금
Casey.
프레임이 많이 떨어지는데? 잠깐만요.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
디텍티브.
Crack cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you
어차피
thinking of
등대지기가
retiring?
목표여가지고
You
등대지기
know what
케이스
happens
기다릴
to cops who
겸
say
딴
this
게임으로
is their last
넘어왔습니다.
case.
나온 지 얼마 안 됐어요 이 게임도. 한 일주일도 안 됐을걸?
Fucking nature. Gives me a
오케이,
headache.
nature.
There's too much sky.
약간 개발자의
Not a bad
그런
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
아까 전에 살해된 그곳인가 보다.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this
약간
case
게리
solved.
올드만 같은데?
Now the
그쵸?
body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
게리 올드만 같은데?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts
Serial
with the
killer.
mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
어우, 아까 죽었던 데다.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
심장이 앞에 있네요.
Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
브라이트폴즈 근사 숲에서 또 다른 시신이 발견됐다. 완벽한 타이밍이다. 우리가 조사하려 온 살인 사건과 연관이 있는지 알아봐야겠다. 이전 살인과의 연관성은
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Keep trying.
뭐? 아 이렇게?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died
발자국 여러 개
here.
있고.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
살인자들 건가?
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I
피해자
sure
신원이
do.
어떻게 돼?
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert
Nightingale.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
이건 제 잔상입니다만.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
나이팅게일을 해고했고 손트 나이팅게일이고 13년 전에 발견됐다.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
그거 어떻게 알아?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a companion. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why? Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here? Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This
어디야,
way,
어디?
right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
그래.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night. Possibly
안개
knew.
엄청 꼈는데?
The killers knew he was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
무슨 거지? 원고 같은데?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew
주인공이다.
they were here.
LA 다,
Someone
LA.
playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing
아 깜짝이야. 씨.
game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. This mug always cheers me up.
최악의 엄마는 아니야.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
게임의 시작이군.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
뭔가 좀 있네요.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
다시 시체 보러 가야겠네.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate
다시
all of
개똥인데?
The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked.
Two way.
I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
감사합니다. 총기 보관함 열쇠랑 비슷하게 생겼다.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
미리 열어놓으면 안 됐던 거야?
Right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
옆으로 피하네.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
빨리 가자 해요.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
왔다 힘도 좋다. 살 빠지겠어.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright balls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
왜 가렵지 머리가
With
지금?
your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't
Right
sure about
horse.
taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up.
빨리까지. 안녕?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know.
왜 미러제끼냐?
How much have you had? Not enough. That's all much.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my
Dear.
I mean our float
Huge.
will be the belle of all.
여긴가?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Setter is better.
Setter is better. 뭐 어디로 가야 돼 근데?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
왜 날 안 줘?
Frankly, we could use the help.
나도 줘. 나도 커피 줘
Your
알겠으니까.
deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Take your time. 왜 난 커피 안 줘?
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
여긴가 본데?
The fence was built just after.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Tell me.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the
Cult
tree."
of the tree.
Oh,
Cult of the
and then
tree.
we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The prince was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
일단 사슴을 마스크를 쓰고 있죠. 증거가 아직 많이 남았는데 일단 나가죠.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
친구네요.
As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what
기억이 없어.
horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
What?
Happens on
갑자기?
TV all the time.
No.
아까 전에 딸이랑도 통화했잖아.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
If you say so.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
표정이 썩었네. 교단의 표시?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go up.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban
지금 왜 이래?
If
너
you're in
뭐해?
the woods at night, the cult will get
너
you.
다리 뭐야?
That sort of thing.
이 새끼
We're
괴물
gonna find
같은데?
out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
방금 봤어요?
D&D back in the day. Wizard was
이
always
새끼
my
괴물이야. 이 새끼 좀 불안한 새끼인데?
You have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
More the merrier. 다리 주시해. 이상한 녀석이야.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
걔는 약간 평행세계의 다른 내용을 알고 있는 건가?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to
지도.
take a closer look as soon as possible.
내가 어디 있는 거야?
So, let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
뭐야 이거? 물린지 왜 이래? 아, T389님 어서 오세요. 생일 축하 감사드립니다.
I can't get through this. Okay,
감사드려요.
let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? There's writing on here. can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like
글쎄요.
text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
무난하게 하죠, 디퓨저가 제일.
That's not right.
뭐가 들려? 아,
Chest
사인.
wound is cause of death.
아니요, 오늘 출근 안 해요.
But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
저녁 안 먹었죠?
There's definitely something
점심만
in his
먹었어.
chest. Did the killers leave it there?
치킨 나쁘지 않죠. 치킨 좋지.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also.
치킨 나쁘지 않지. 치킨 좋지. 와, 벨. 이 연기자 존나 하기 싫은 것 같아. What the?
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's
잊지
right.
못할 것 같다.
I'm Koskela voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, young.
뭐야,
Many
보냈구만.
local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why.
아, 감사합니다.
Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters.
이거 어떻게 쓰는 거야?
You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
나 처음 써보는데?
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a
어떻게 쓰는 건데 이거?
one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
잠깐만요. 이 포인트를 가지고서 어떻게 쓸 수 있는 거지? 일단 받긴 했는데 인출. 아, 인출하면 되나 보다. 잠깐만요. 인출해보고. 아, 이 본인 인증 몇 번 하는 거야? 아, 환불 수수료가 3,000원인데? 수수료 떼가는 거 보소. 아니 씨, 바로 심지어 바로 인출도 안 돼. 3일 이내에 되는데. 장난해? 네, 이걸로 시켜 먹겠습니다. 감사합니다. 3,000원 먹고 3일 내에 된다고 하네요. 너무 무시하구만. 치킨을 한번 시킬게요. 그러면은 잠깐만. 배달 팁 좀 적은 데로 가자. 당했다 이거야. 순살로 해가지고 못 빼고. 네네네네. 말씀하세요. 카톡으로 시킬 수 있다고 하는데 이미 환불했는데? 그러니까 환불이라기보다는 출금을 했는데? 그냥 하면 되죠. 아, 늦어버렸어. 이런 걸 써본 적이 없어가지고 저는. 오케이, 순살로 해가지고 시킬게요. 당했다 이거야. 감사합니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. 주문했고요. 흉강 조사하죠. 아, 부장님 어서 오세요. 하이하이. 마하. 네, 오늘 생일입니다. 어느새 생일이 되었어. 작년 생일은 회사가 나한테 선물로 퇴사를 줬는데 올해 생일은 뭐가 있으려나 몰라.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
룰렛? 무슨 룰렛이 있죠? 잠깐만. 내가 룰렛 설정해놓은 게 뭐가 있지?
I didn't think they were relevant to this.
스윕? 룰렛 뭐 있냐? 볼까? 뭔 로그인은 없고 이거밖에 없네.
No, wait.
갑자기 없어졌어.
Sheriff?
What the?
빙빙 도네? 잠깐만요. 빙빙 도네? 브랜드 왜 안 보이냐? 빙빙 도네 내가 켜놨는데. 빙빙 돌아가는 회전목. 어? 왜 안 돼? 이 투입에서 하는 거잖아. 아니 이거 빙빙돈에 세팅은 다 해놨었는데 왜 안 나와? 장난해? 빙빙돈에 아이고 난 저한테 날라온 게 없어. 잠깐만. 여기 있다. 찾았다. 아 여기 있구나. 오케이. 근데 왜 소리가 안 날까? 이거거든요. 돌리면 돌려볼게요. 자동을 안 돌려. 자동을 내가 안 켜서 그런가 봐. 아 가자. 그래도 10분의 1 소박 터졌네요. 감사합니다. 5,000원 감사합니다. 부장님 감사해요. 땡큐 5,000원. 자동을 안 해놔서 그랬네. 제가 자동 켜놓은 게 원래 이거 자동 없었는데 언제 생겼냐? 감사합니다. 5,000원. 5만원 중에 5,000원. 얘 또 살아난다. 한 대 맞아버렸어. 차려 임마. 좀 차려.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
정신 차려. 너무 못생겼어. 자막 좀 이상하다.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
어떻게 해야 돼?
can't see me in the light.
약간 반대네요. 어둠 속에 있어야지 못
My gun's
봤는데.
out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
안전지대는 체력 회복시키고 일정 안전지대 생활 수 있게 됩니다. 오케이. 죽었어. 자막 개 같은 거 보소. 머리 없었어. 머리 임마.
Vanished.
자막 욕을 하더니 자막이 진짜 개같이 나오네요. 챕터 끝. 게임 끝인가요 이게? 아닌 것 같은데? 이게 게임 끝인가? 약간 저런 배불뚝이 아저씨가 나체로 다가오면 이렇게 공포긴 하겠다. 아 구장님 다시 한번 감사드립니다. 5,000원 후원 너무 감사드려요. 빙빙돈에 못 찾은 것도 레전드야. 자동으로 안 해놔가지고 소리가 안 들려. 화면 제도 나왔죠? 처음 받아봐가지고 넘기는 거였구나.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
죽었어.
It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
빛을 이용해 싸우는 거래요. 아 이거 노래구나. 보자. 사건.
The dead
나이팅게일
man turned
공격했죠.
into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
교단의 의식? 요건가? 뭐? 이거라. Why? 요거는 프로 뭐 그 나무 교단죠? 뭐였을까? 사건 보드. 호수로 돌아갔고 추적해야 되고 원고 중첩계? 중첩계가 뭐지? 원고 페이지 TV 여기서 다 볼 수 있구나.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
Supernatural.
Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Purpose.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
빙빙도는
Calls
자동이
him a
아닌 게 맞는
taken.
것 같아.
We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
막 없어. 어허이 비어 있구만.
Must be locked from the other side.
통과 안 되고.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two
죽었어.
handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
me.
We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing.
열쇠가 필요.
Do anything. He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's crazy talk.
Crazy talk.
They're a fine pair.
열고 나와 보시지. 잘 열고 나오네. 열고 안녕하세요. 일부러 그런 건 아니고요. 죄송합니다.
Hey there.
Hey there. 사람인 거 모를 뻔했네. 아, 사람이라는 자막 없었으면 모를 뻔. 그죠? 뭐 없나?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
커피
Just a moment,
머신이
ma'am.
없어요.
Someone will be right with you.
커피 맨날 채우래. 여기 좀만 더 뒤질까요?
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh?
I want out.
I'm at my wit's
Something
end.
bad's going down. I can
I
feel
want
it.
out.
Let me out.
못 여네요.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
It's not opening.
I don't. You have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me?
화장실은 못 참기네. 훔쳐가는 사람 있대. 여기 약간 좀 그 느낌이네. 화장실에다 낙서하는 느낌.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
플래시는 언제까지 들고 있을 거야?
Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
밀어.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been run yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercedo won't roll
Normal.
over on the issues.
응? 어디 갔어? 뭐 어디 갔어?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
아, 저기 있다. 조작이 생각보다 어려워. 맵이 생각보다 넓어요. 여기선 장착이 못하나 봐. 내가 왔다네 왔다네.
Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
콜드로스로 돌아갑시다.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha.
Ha,
Same
ha.
name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies start to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
안 된다는 말 다시. 추워?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale
제대로인데?
where he was killed. The writer of the pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve
빨리
the
가
case.
친구야. 왜 이렇게 느려? 아까 다리 이상하게 떨잖니만.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks
일보다.
doing?
Those restricting
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes,
Fantastic
Stephen
meet
here
you.
hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff.
네.
How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta.
Sauna.
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring
Yes.
station, ma'am.
Thanks.
The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
안 된다는 말 다시.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But
모두가
I don't
기밀이야.
know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm
희한한
just here to
걸
make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well,
다 된 건가?
I need to get back to it. Let's get
가자.
to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I
여기
don't
젖어
know.
있어 근데?
Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
너무 젖어 있는데?
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
딱 봐도 수상한 게
We've
있지.
seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the
머리
ritual,
가려.
not the detective.
이렇게 머리가 가렵죠 오늘?
Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying
방송
to get
끝나고
you
씻어야겠다.
involved.
샤워 좀 해야 되겠네 방송 끝나고서. 원래 하긴 하지만.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
궁전.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
뭐야 왜? 이거 아니야? 이것도 아니야? 이거야? 계단 표식. 그렇지. 교단 심리학에 들어갈 것 같죠?
No.
아니로? 의식인가? 목표 쪽이었어? 누군가와 얘기를 해야 된대요. 누가 맥주를 건드렸는데? 발자국 소리가 발자국 있다.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
꼭 밤에 해야 돼 근데? 아침에 지금 이 시간에 자고 일어나가지고 나중에 이어서 하면 안 되는 거였어?
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I
깜짝이야.
can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
마녀 추적자 사무. 저런 게 뭐야? 뭔데? 비가 너무 많이 오는데 너무 넘치는데? 잠깐 볼까?
What is
아까도
that?
보이잖아.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Nightingale.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is
아까 그걸로 가는 건가? 아. 비가 너무 많이 오는데요. 어디로 가야 돼? 일단 지도를 보는 게 짜세지. 가자. 만약 오두막으로 찾아봅시다.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I
꼭
found
그래야
another
돼?
page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
퓨즈 밖에 있을 것 같지 않아요? 모르겠네. 아닌데? 안에 있는 건가? 여기 있다.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is
여기 있다.
busted.
미찌가 오늘 가족과 함께 이사할 거라고 말했다. 정말 싫다. 아직도 좋아한다고 고백도 못했는데. 이제 와서 무슨 소용이 있겠어? 미찌는 부모님도 대도시에서 더 좋은 직업을 얻어서 미찌를 더 좋은 학교에 보내고 싶어 한다고 했다. 뭐 당연한 일이겠지. 누가 빌어먹을 브라이트 폴즈에 머물고 싶어 하겠어? 고백했다. 미찌는 고맙다고 대답했다. 존나 쪽팔려. 어젯밤에 또 몰래 빠져나왔다. 항상 그렇듯이 여기서 구경만 하는 대신 호숫가에 있는 커다란 집으로 갔다. 항상 그렇듯 그냥 주변에 앉아있는 대신 언제나처럼 그냥 주변에 앉아있는 대신 여시나 먹어라. 아무튼 저 아래에 뭔가 이상한 일이 벌어지고 있다. 내일 더 좋은 장비를 가지고 다시 갈 것이다. 분명 건물 안으로 들어가는 길을 찾아서 사진을 찍을 수 있을 거다. 정말 멋질 거야. 나네요. 이게 뭔데? 권총타냐?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
근데 보통 이럴 때 돌아가지 못하게 하겠죠, 이 친구들.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
여기
hates the
상황이
English
조금
jokes
어지러지고
about
있다는 거 알아요.
coincidentally
만약
having
그러면
the same
느끼는
name
거
as
이렇게
a
앨런
fake
이울을
detective.
기억하니까.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
무기 업그레이드가 있네. 아, 이 종이가 딸 수 있는 거구나. 오호. 아직은 권총밖에 없는 것 같죠. 조각이 너무 많이 필요한데. 확실한 거는 돌아갈 때 문제가 생길 것 같죠? 무너지니 혹시? 무너지진 않네요. 퓨즈 끼우고 왔다. 잠시만요. 드시담80님 잘 먹을게요. 감사합니다. 치킨. 양이 좀 적다 생각보다. 너 많이 안 먹어도 괜찮아. 자, 한번 볼까. 취급주의. 잘 보일지는 모르겠지만 아마 마이크 때문에 안 보일 것 같긴 한데. 마이크 일로 오면 되죠. 치킨을 좀 먹으면서 할까요?
Another page. Making progress.
깜짝이야.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
저장하는 게 있네. 국자가 사과 앞에 우뚝 쏟아 사과와 마녀를 바라본다. 마녀의 국자?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
이거 아니야?
Keep trying.
이거? 이거라고? 아, 콜드는 복수고요.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
심장 어디 갔니?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
그러면 마을로 돌아가야 되겠네. 아이고.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry
버글은 좀 그래.
about it.
탄을 언제나 하냐면 너무 어두운데? 닭가정으로 가야겠네요. 아까 거기가 그런가 보다. 의심스러운 활동이 감지되었다. 현장 요원은 건물에서 뭔가 움직였던 생각했다. 상당 지점 주변에서 발각을 발견했지만 일부는 현장 요원에게 훼손된 상태였다. 계도과 현장 요원 교육하기. 보고할 것 없음. 평범한 동물 몇 마리 출현. 어두워지자 사냥꾼이 나타났다. 빌려보니까 총성을 몇 발 들었는데 우리 쪽 소리는 아니었다. 저 사람들이 예기치 않은 일을 저지를 수 있으므로 예의 주시해야 한다. 자파점에 세탁기가 들고 있네. 치울 수가 없네. 아, 그냥 볼까? 뭔가 있을 것만 같아. 깜짝이야. 씨. 나갔네. 문을 열어줬네요, 저 곳을. 왔다! Yes, ma'am.
Occultist. The monster.
본능적으로
Like
피해버렸어.
Nightingale.
아하, 나 체력 안 달았네. 심장 찾았고요.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
심장 맹성 남네. 괜찮다.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
에헤이. 그냥 역시.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean? Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
프라페드 되나? 건전지랑. 나이스. 또 들 거 없나? 파밍은 대충 끝난 듯?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Damn.
I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
저장 한번 하고. 마녀의 심장. 아까 마녀 구멍 있었잖아. 이리로 내려가야 되지. 길이 있는 게 아니네. What? 갈 수가 없는데? 아, 못 간다고 돼 있구나. 아까 일로 가야 되겠는데? 그러면은 마녀 오지막에서. 아, 노래냥이님 어서 오세요. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 3개 있나, 3개. 누구에게나 1년에 한 번쯤 특별한 날 중 하나. 여기구나. 감사합니다. 풀소리 맞아 이거? 근데 지금 이 풀소리가 너무 커가지고 하나도 안 들리네.
Never gonna get used to this.
프로마패드를 좀 써야겠네. 느낌 좋았어. 난이도 어려움이어가지고 애들이 좀 아프네. 두 번에 맞으면 죽었는데. 심장. 뭐 그렇게 쳐다봐야 돼?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
안 들리죠?
Casey, do you read me?
Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
Logan?
갑자기 로건이 나온다.
Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping.
작가는
Like a
홈으로
nightmare.
돌아가 어둠의 존재를 추방했다. 그림자 괴물은 여전히 숲속에 도사리고 있었다. 어둠의 공간은 희미해졌다. 금류는 안에 어둠이 있는 이들을 호수로 끌어당겼다. 나이팅게일도 그중 하나였다. 어둠의 존재 제거가 나이팅게일을 데려갔다. 마녀가 그의 심장을 훔쳤다. 그들은 파도 아래 어둠의 공간으로 가라앉았다. 그림자 속에서 스성이고 혼잣말을 중얼거리면서 어두워. 난
Need
길을
to
잃었어.
find
여긴 어디지?
Nightingale.
난 누구지? 기억이 안 나. 추워. 브라이트 폴즈의 고급 별장이 있죠. 누가 말했지? 내 목소리 들려? 도움이 필요해. 제발 멈춰. 내가 뭘 했다고? 당신이 반드시 파헤쳐야 돼. 그들의 형태가 변했다. 작가의 꿈의 메아리 점점 뚜렷해지다가 점점 희미해진다. 다음 이야기 또 다음 이야기가 이어진다. 작가는 다시 글을 쓰고 있다. 라네요. 뭐야? 이상한 환영이 보였는데 약간 그 에버랜드 어트랙션 같은 데 들어가가지고 공포 분위기 나는 그거 타는 느낌이. 안돼 임마 내꺼. 누가 봐도 전투할 것 같아.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Escape?
Who is that?
Who is
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
자꾸 이상한 환영이 겹쳐 보여.
Nightingale's badge.
나이팅게일 배치고요. 나이도 어려운 치고서는 상당히 그렇죠. 뭔가 터널 같은데. 로스트. So what? 안돼 임마. 뭐야?
Nightingale hunt.
탄이 없어. 샷건 탄이야? 샷건이 없는데. 탄이 없나? 피했잖아. 도망가. 와이, 탄 맞구나. 쳤는데요? 달려. 피했잖아. 박스인데. 하는 챙겨야 될 거 아니야.
Gotta move. Now.
이런 개 같은 거 죽여버렸죠? 보내버렸죠?
Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
탈출한 거야?
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
(13년이) 흘렀죠. 어느새 늙어버린다 자신.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Crazy forest.
Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. So get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need an...
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight?
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
아니 길이 없어요? 에드님 어서 오세요. 하이 오랜만. 네, 엘레메이크 하고 있습니다. 등대지기 그거 11시간 기다려야 돼가지고 겸사겸사 하고 있어. 요즘 뭐 하십니까, 에드님? 연락도 잘 없고 말이야. 이 사람. 그러기야. 약간인 닦고 다시 하고 있음. 여자친구랑은 안 하고 있죠? 또 여자친구랑 싸울라. 연락도 힘들어. 연락도 잘 안 받아가지고 그러니까. 여친 접었어요? 접을만해? Second board.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a writer who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection?
요즘 잘 지내?
What kind of case is this?
파밍은 못 참지. 오른쪽으로 빠지는 길이 있네. 여기 아니야? 아, 막혀 있는 거군. 여기. 앨런 웨이크 1을 진짜 재밌게 했었거든. 2는 엄청 오래 기다리긴 했어. 거의 13년 기다린데? 저도 거의 저 20살 때쯤에서 앨런 웨이크를 처음 했으니까. 오. 돌밖에 안 남았는데? 나 어떻게 잡아 저거? 저기요? 탄이 없는데요? 아, 미안합니다. 강아지님 미안해요. 죄송합니다. 너 씨바 내가 탄만 구하면 뒤진 줄 알아. 탄이 없네. 있네. 아, 미안해. 피했지롱. 너씨 내가 탄 구하면 뒤지는 거야. 오 쉣.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look for a way to open this thing.
피했잖아. 그 너무 태연하게 잡고 있는 거 아니실까요, 선생님?
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
너 저 죽어. 죽었지만 더 격렬하게 죽는 수가 있어. 개쎄네. 아, 이거니? 아닌데? 어떻게 하라는 거지? 왜? 교단 비축물을 어떻게 하는 걸까?
and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
지금 바로 지금 교단이 보고 있다. 이제 가면 되나? 잠깐 보드 케이스 비중무.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
이런 게 5개나 있어 근데? 탄이 너무 없는데?
Not quite human. Blood.
하지마! 너무 못생겼어.
To the Black Mirror.
탄 없잖아.
Scene.
살인 현장으로 가야 돼.
Urban legends. Left or right.
달려! 조카 새끼들아. 야 올라지로 공신들. 탄이 문제인데 탄이 너무 없어. 쓰레기통 뒤진보 안 나오나? 여기도 뭔가 있대. 문 열어? 저기 있다. 이런 일이 또 발생할까 내가 잊어버릴까봐 적는다. 또 그런 느낌이 들었다. 트레일러 현관에서 아마 맥주를 다 마신 후인 새벽 1시 15분에 갑자기 그것이 나와 부딪혔다. 나는 차에 타 운전을 해 그것을 쫓아갔다. 별은 많았지만 달은 밝지 않았다. 예상대로 그것은 브라이트 폴즈를 지나 콜드론 호수로 나를 이끌었다. 나는 그 일이 발생하도록 모든 것을 일치시키기 위해 올바른 장소, 올바른 감정, 올바른 생각의 조합을 찾으려고 노력했다. 겁이 나야 했지만 그렇지 않았다. 이번에는 그렇지 않았다. 좌절했지만 안심했다. UFO와 당신, 미확인 비행물체 발견을 위한 궁극의 지침서 라네요. 요 원고 조가 뜨개질은 어때요 주인공씨? 내가 당신만을 위해 직접 만들었어요 라는데. 돌아가죠.
the cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
손 씻기 냉장고 사거리 다 참지.
A creepy twig sculpture?
더 소리가.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
이걸 쓰다듬고 있네. 되게 강심장 아니야 이거? 요 마커가 뭐가 있는 것 같거든요. 이 글이 무단 침입자에게 경고하기를 바랍니다. 단어는 호수가 화산 분출로 희석되었거나 그 여파가 담긴 싱크홀인 칼데라라고 한다. 하지만 그것이 사실이 아니라면, 자연이 아닌 인공적인 방식으로 의도대로 만들어진 것이라면 나는 호수가 형성된 것이 아니라 어떤 특정한 목적을 위해 설계된 것이라고 생각한다. 호수는 은신처다. 그 고요한 표면 아래에는 버튼 하나만 누르면 작동할 수 있는 비밀 기계가 있고, 그 버튼은 호숫가의 커다란 집에 사는 이들이 갖고 있다. 무언가를 준비하면서 분명하다. 첫 번째 그림, 수선, 진짜 칼데라는 화산에 의해 형성된 용암. 두 번째 그림, 수선, 공학구조, 이상한 기계. 뭐 없는데? 이거 순서를 어떻게 알지? 아, 손 씻고 냉장고 닭 낮잠. 손 씻고 싱크대 차죠. 화장실. 손 씻고 세탁기 돌리고 낮잠. 위아래 위 좌우. 위아래 위 좌우. 위아래 위 위아래 위 좌우. 아니야? 뭐? 아, 냉장고에서 사건 얘기구나. 가운데가 틀렸네. 냉장고 어디 있어? 위 아래 아래 위. 위 아래 아래 위 좌우. 아니야? 낮잠 자기, 손 씻기, 냉장고에서 다 꺼내. 손 씻기 위 아래 아래 위였나? 손 씻기 위 아래. 아, 냉장고. 냉장고가 좀 달랐구나. 아, 열었으니까 도망가죠? 잘못 왔어요. 안녕히 계세요. 나가볼까? 어떻게 나가는 거지? 이 빨간 게 뭐였죠? 이렇게 해서 이렇게 가요. 좋겠다는 소리였구나. I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the answer, no more lie. I wanna shut the door. Tell me all my mind. 근처에 원고 쪽지가 있어.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
기억해요. 그냥 운수 나쁜 날 뿐이지 나쁜 인생이 아니라는 걸. 좋은 하루를 보내고 있다면 다른 모든 건 잊어버리고요. 굳이 싸울 필요가 없네요. 보니까 여기 막혀있네. 여기도. 그러면은 반대로 해서 가야겠네. 저기 뭐 붉은 게 있냐 근데? 불안하게. 돌아서 올라가. 안녕하세요. 지나갈게요. 계세요. 저는 갑니다. 장전도 해주고. 빨간 거 조금 불안해.
There's another lunchbox.
기사를 찾느라 우리 모두가 함께해요. 주인공씨 주인공다운 하루 보내기를 바라요. 변조된 흔적이 분명합니다. 신호는 우리 것이 아닌 송진기로 다시 전송되었습니다. 모든 경보가 발생하도록 수리했지만 확실히 우리되는 일입니다. 수사부에 보고하겠습니다. 다음에 수리할 사람이 제가 아닐 경우에 대비해 여기 글을 남기는 것입니다. 이 글을 읽고 계신다면 변조 여부를 확인하시기 바랍니다. 너구리들이 더는 접근할 수 없도록 전체에 안전한 금속 기술을 더 설치할 수도 있습니다. 후속 교육자 스티븐 린. 이거 아마 컨트롤 쪽 이야기가 있는 것 같아요. 느낌이 좀 약간 컨트롤 쪽 그건 것 같아. 케이스 나무교단 상징 케이스 도시락 호수에 있는 거 한참 남았네. 변조된 흔적이 발견되는데 무슨 기준인 걸까? 아까 그 중첩계를 열어서 그런가? 얘네가 스토리가 연결돼 있거든. 그 앨런 웨이크랑 그거랑 연결돼 있는데 어디로 가더라? 뭐가 있나? 여기. 태평양 북서부의 희귀 야생동물. 드디어 콜트론옷에 도착했다. 울타리는 다행히도 내가 갖고 있던 적절한 장비와 기술 덕분에 손쉽게 넘어갈 수 있었다. 다음 목표는 희귀하고 찾기 힘든 오렌지 왕관을 쓴 휘파람 새를 발견하는 것이다. 계절이 조금 늦었지만 남쪽으로 여행을 시작하기 전에 잡을 수 있기를 바란다. 주변의 평범한 새들에게서 흥미로운 행동들이 관찰된다. 모두 경계태세로 보이며 호숫가 주변에 물이 지어 있다. 근처에 맹금류는 없는데 바람결에 이상한 소리가 실려오긴 한다. 어디서 들어본 적도 설명할 수도 없는 소리다. 조금씩 걱정이 되기 시작한다. 어딘가 더 안전한 장소를 찾아봐야 할지도 모른다. 그 소리가 점점 더 가까워지고 있다. 내륙으로 이동했다. 나뭇잎이 멋지다. 가을에 다시 와야 한다. 난 멈춰서 이 멋진 넝굴 단풍을 스케치해야 한다. 했다. 메수엘셀라의 수염이 매달려 있는 바로 그 방법. 그것이 나무가 사람보다 좋은 이유다. 사람에 대해 말하자면 아까 어떤 술 취한 남자가 숲에서 비틀거리며 이상하게 행동하는 것을 봤다. 마약을 했을까? 난 거리를 유지했다. 아마도 다른 장소를 찾아야 할 것 같다. 정말 짜증난다. 그 이상한 남자를 본 후 다시 장소를 바꾸기로 결정하고 산으로 조금 올라갔다. 캠핑할 환상적인 전망을 찾았지만 나는 이 알래스카 양파풀에 더 관심이 있다. 침습적이지만 먹을 수 있고 놀랍도록 맛있다. 늑대나 들깨 비슷한 소리가 10분 전부터 들리기 시작했다. 이상한 소리를 낸다. 광견병일까? 떠나고 싶지만 해가 지고 있고 내 망할 핸드폰이 꺼졌다. 텐트 안에 숨어서 이것들이 사라지길 바랄 것이다. 여긴 정말로 뭔가 이상하다. 라네요. 그 친구 없어졌는데? 저 위쪽에는 더 여긴 뭐 걸어서 못 가나? 걸어서 위쪽에 뭐가 있는데? 아니야, 이거 차 타고 마을 좀 갑시다. 마을에서 탄 좀 못 사나? 탄이 너무 모자른데? 내 돈 말고 얘 돈 써가지고 좀 탄 좀 사주면 안 되나?
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay.
뭔가
Dad,
잘못했구만.
it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine,
아까 갔을
really.
땐가 보다.
But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
둘이 자꾸 동작이 똑같냐 왜? 이상하지 않아요?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
하이. 어서 오세요.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
앨런 웨이크의 시점으로 과거 내용이 있어요.
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
못 나가? 배우가 있네?
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps with your own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alec in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling
Oh
Alex
dear.
Casey series.
아까 그 제가 아까 그
Hits the
뭐야
shelves tomorrow.
그 누구였죠?
After
사가
this, I'm sure
사가가
we'll all be
들고 있던 거
eagerly
있잖아요.
awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
진짜 살아왔어. 내가 그럴 줄 알았어.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
뭐 없어?
Old gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
뭐 없는데?
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
이거 그거예요. 만 세계에 대한 나의 해석. 캐스퍼 달링 박사. 이게 그 컨트롤에 나온 박사거든요.
Hey! I think I've been
이러면은
locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
665. 딱 나와 있네. 665. 665. 정확하지.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
바로 눌렀어야 되나 보네. 우리 청소부 아저씨 나올려나?
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
여기가 길이야.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
플롯보드.
I had to write more. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. Real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
여기 못 나가?
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
또 맛있겠다. 천사 모양의 램프. 오, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5라는데? 5, 6, 5인가 본데 이번에? 오류고 깜짝이야. 코미 6162님 팔로우 감사드립니다. 땡큐 팔로우 감사합니다. 팔로우 감사드립니다. 이런 퍼즐은 이지하죠. 그럼 넘어가지고 있어. 아까 서 있었는데 팔딱. 여기 이번엔 들어가지 말고 일로 가볼까? 열리긴 하니? 카페테리아 안 열리고요. 원래 이 길이 맞았던 거네. 천사 모양의 등이 됐었거든요. 천사 모양의 등. 이번 열렸어.
Hello?
미리 열어놔. 청소부 아저씨 나오네 진짜로? 진짜 나오네 아저씨?
Ah, Lorraine!
아티.
There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit
Your
of
stream is
food as well.
fantastic. Good job. Your
Not
content
one
seems
without
really
the other.
cool and entertaining.
Good to see you.
Awesome. That can get you more than 10, even get up to 50 average viewers or building your audience generally, and also thank you. 뭔지는 알겠네. 그 최근에 자꾸 이거 날라오던데. 뭔지 모르겠어 나 이거. 이분들 뭐 하시는 건지 모르겠어. Okay, bye.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
여기서는 되게 표정이 그거 하네.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't
이
take
아저씨가
long when you
약간
get
신
to
같아
work.
약간.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin?
Eikö
And a
niin?
man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
갑자기 관리인을 쓰죠.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face.
컨트롤에서
I
봤어가지고
had to
이제
trust the
더
basement would
친근한데.
get me out of here.
원래 깜짝이야. 알람만 열 수 있는 거 없고 아티가 나올 줄은 몰랐는데 관리 아저씨. 컨트롤에서 재밌게 써먹었나 보네. 지도다. 지하실 통해서 천사처럼 생긴 램프. 그게 천사 램프인 것 같아. 쇼컷이 생겼고, 쇼컷이 하나 더 생겼고. 여기 뭐 없니? Hey bro. Hey there. 지하로 가는 길. 거꾸로. 여기다. 베이스먼트. 관리인 열쇠. 열어주세요. 무기 좀 들었으면 좋겠는데.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
뭔데 이게?
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
독특하네요, 방식이.
I felt another surge from the lamp. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
오호. 독특하다 시스템. 되게 독특하네. 이 위쪽에서 써야 될 것 같긴 한데 딴 데 써볼까요?
I needed to find another way out.
아, 불 가져와야 돼. 아까 나 불 냅두고가지고. 문 되게 빡세게 여네. 빛이 왔다 갔다 해가지고 켜왔다 꺼왔다 할 때마다 그게 있나봐요. 사랑아 힘들어.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map.
해답 지도다 말씀을 정리해 주었고.
It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
파트 끝. 아리. 플로볼트 라디오. 아하. 잠시 담배 한 대 피우고 올게요. 노래 좀 듣고 계세요. 머리 가려. 머리 감고 싶다. 잠시 담배 한 대.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
추워. 노래 좋네요. TV도 있네. 가봅시다. What the?
The payphone was ringing.
전화
Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Hello.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No?
걔인데?
Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there.
다음 역은 칼데라 스트리트에
I'll
있잖아.
call you again
아까 전에.
later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
역시 공공기물을. 와, 교통카드가 있어. 갸꿀. 빰빰빰빰빰빰빰빰. 케이시 계시네요. 지도 챙기고.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
빛이 있으리라. 물이 뭐가 있댔잖아. 아까 물이 길을 알고 있다.
The Caldera Street
넓네.
Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
빛을 갖고 와야 되겠는데. 빛이 있다. 빛이 있으라.
It could not be opened on this side.
저기 건너편에 빛도 있다.
It was locked from the other side.
이제 절로 가면 안 될 것 같죠? 아까 반대편에 빛 보인 대로 가가지고 빛을 가져와 보죠. 저기.
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred. There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Cold cash. 빛이 어떻게 돼? 신경 안 쓰네.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
자막도 괜찮아진 것
Rumor
같아.
had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts.
한 라인 같이
Was
해야 돼.
Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
좀 줄 것 같아.
Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
뒤지겠구나.
Casey!
약간 맥스 페인 같아.
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
그 총 어디 갔어요? 좀 잘렸어요?
I needed his gun and flashlight to protect myself.
아 여기 있다 총.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway
없어.
station entrance.
이름 생겨. 이름 열리나? 열리진 않아. 다시 가져가 보기.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
이렇게 열고.
The shadows faded out until they didn't. They tried to stop me. Like I could fight back.
Oh man.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
아까 여기 먼저 볼까요? 뿅.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
어허이. 또 빛을 찾아야 돼. 나이트 스프레이스. 그러면은 요거 다시 가져와서 오른쪽 거를 열면은 될 것 같은데. 여기를 하면은 열리고 넘어갈 수 있죠. 올라갈 수 있구나.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
지나가요.
Alan Wake.
구두 상자. 문 열어? 열 수 있지. 와우. 개쩔어. 굉장히 떠 있는데요. 상당한데요.
Alan Wake.
There was something hidden here. Repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
램프의 말씀. 이거지. 무조건 이거지.
Wake.
저쪽으로 가볼까?
Someone was humming. Was it worth the risk to go see who?
있지.
Hello. Oh, hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry.
안녕하세요.
Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery
Mystery
if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Dorr.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
안 그래도 가져갈라 했어, 임마. 다 내 거야.
Oh, that's my crazy wall.
누가 어디서 왜 등려를 왜 나지? 나는 영화실에 있었고 FBI의 증거를 전달하던 참이었다. 도어가 나를 여기 이 꿈 현실로 이동시켰다. 그 이유는 아까 그 사라진 행군요. 사라진 건 기억 없음. 지금까지 항상 여기서 끝났던 걸까? 나가면 있게 될까? 납치, 외계인, 도어, UFO, 다면체, 꿈. 나지만 내가 아니다. 내가 아는 다른 사람들. 하지만 그들은 다 다른 사람이니까 빨간 머리 여자. 아, 뭐가 있는지에 대한 거. 메아리.
See you around, Alan.
갖다 줄게. 대충 위치에 관한 거를 다 알려주네요. 이거는 아까 찾았죠? 올라가는 길, 여기도 올라가는 길 있잖아.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed. That you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake. Unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander. And the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone. Was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake? 마커가 하나 더 있네요. 뒤에 찾아보길 잘했구나. 깜짝이야. 야, 뭐? 아닌데? 여기가 아닌데. 한번 세이빙하자. 이러면은 다시 돌아가죠. 요거 그거 했고, 메아리 아까 했고, 이 밑에 쪽에 뭐가 있는 것 같아요. 힐타운. 아, 건너편이구나. 올라가는 길 있다.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos, bruises in my soul, scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling, and I never stopped drinking.
Good. 뭐 어찌라고? 아까 이렇게 와서 이렇게 와서 이렇게 온 다음에 일로 나오게 되고, 뭐지? 길을 모르겠는데. 호호.
The city was a month.
진행 다시 해볼게요. 아 저기다 앞에 저분 안 갔잖아 지금. 로스트. 아까 여기랑 갔지 맞아. 아 나 길 헤매가지고 씨 길치라니까. 건전지 반대편 문 열어주고 쪽판 열어줘야죠. 원래 길이 아닐만한 데를 계속 가봐야 돼. 이렇게 숨겨진 게 있거든. 와? 여기 있다. 전쟁의 말씀. 묘부터 제만 되니 증가한 피. 한 번에 다 결어주고 중에서. 마지막 탄. 숨겨진 거는 없어지네요. 봐야 되겠네 그럼 다시. 이 집이 뭐가 있을 것 같지 않아? 못 올라가? 일단 오케이.
Fuck me.
못 올라가? 야. 이거 다시 빼오고. 아 숨겨진 거 못 찾았는데. 다음 기회에.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
나중에 다시 올 수 있을 것 같아. 지하철 패스 열어주세요.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo. Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself. I needed to look at it from the right angle.
FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead.
아까 그
The cult
뭔가
was
나이팅게일.
leaving clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
뒤편 길도 좀 볼까요? 지도가 저기 있네. 이건 지도가 아니야? 지도 없니? 잠겨있고. 건전지 너무 중요하죠. 교단 찾아보기.
An FBI
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
뭐야? 끝이야? 누군지를 알 수 없네 아직.
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Alan Wake.
가면 어떻게 돼? 뒤로 돌아 나오네요. 로스트. 왔다.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
나도 그렇게 생각해. 뭐 없니 여기는? 저장만 해주고. 이건 구조상자잖아. 이거는 필요 없어. 이게 아니고. 여기 있다. 지원의 말씀. 트라우마 패드의 효율이 증가를 시키죠. 효율. 여기 길이 아니라고? 여기다. 여기도 아니야? 빛을 좀 갖고 와야 되나? So where? 어디서? 길을 모르겠는데요? 지도. 저기 길이 하나 있다는데. 위쪽을 통과해서 가는 길이 있다고? 여기 길 있다.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new idea for a scene. The story was taking shape.
여기 빛이 필요하네요. 달리는 거 조금 답답하다. 더 빠르게 가고 싶어.
I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
이렇게 다른 거 뭐 있나 좀 봅시다. Yes.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
램프의 말씀이 있겠습니다.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way, but I was desperate. and it felt right for the story.
알지 친구들? 숨질라고 그냥 티 한번 해주고. 혼나.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Cult of the World네요. 상당히 같은 공간을 계속 바꿔가면서 독특하게 만든.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
스크래치 플랫폼이라는데? 열어? 엄마가?
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Dorr going?
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
10시 20분이네요.
The sketch you have does look like the Dorr I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like door.
Right door. 난 영화실 썼고 이유는 그런 느낌이야. 현실이 아니야. 아무것도 아닌 영역 모든 장소 보는 장소 아무것 지금은 여기는 6시가 아니야. 다른 세상을 위한 길일까 넥서스 도어가 움직일까 아니면 어딘가 가려고 하는 중일까 모든 것 도어 문 포탈 항구 열기 절끝 짱. 모아놓은 거 없어? 이번엔 별게 없네. 보자. 마저 진행을 해보자고. 쉣. 오딜 허접한 자식이 말이야. 오케이 맨. You need help, 분러. 넌 도움이 필요하대요. 분럭이래요.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
네 아니었네? 미안. 솔만. 여기. 전쟁의 말씀 이거지.
I had found another compelling location to use. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
뺄 수는 없구나 바로는. 힘이 깃든 말스. 나간 길 저기고. 열리나 이거?
I could figure this out on the plot board. The plot changes shape the world around me.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead.
열려있진 않네 여기는. 지금은 여기 거가 아닌가봐. 그러면은 살인교단.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
아이 너무 빨리 때리잖아. 홀 쉣. 말씀 다시 구해야 되나?
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
아 그럼 다시 해야 되네요. Seems so far away. 찌개 말씀. 다시 교단으로 가죠. 플로우 아봐 위치가 아니네.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change. The scene and plot. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron bridge.
이놈의 시키.
Go on, ma'am. Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
No happy
The
ending.
story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. I had a new beat for the story.
아티 또 안 나오나?
It could not be opened on the side.
일로 가는 의미가 없죠.
The door on the far side of the train crash had a cult symbol next to it. I wanted to take a look inside.
이 안에선 바뀌나? 바뀌네요.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
잠겨 있는 건 여전하고.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
시차 아직도 안 지웠다고? 말도 안 돼. 이건 좀
None of this was real. It was unreal.
어우 존나 싫어.
Fuck me.
메이. 반대쪽 문 열어놓죠. 밑에 쪽에 뭐가 있다는데? 여기라. 뒤를 어떻게 보지? 딴 걸로 바꿔서 오죠. 방금 저기 열어놨으니까 여기서는 FBI로 바꾸는 거야. 다른 거랑 없고 FBI 쪽은 아직 아무것도 안 했었으니까.
Story was affecting the scene.
여기에 뭐가 없어지는 거지. 아니네. Heart of the World. 이게 아니라면은 살인교단? 아 상팔님 어서 오세요. 나야 나야 나. 어서 와요 어서 와. 이제 됐지. 아이 뭐 없어 왜? 어떻게 못하나? 일단 넘어갑시다. 죄송합니다. 딴 데 가볼게요. 아, 그래도 또 가야지 또. 이 새끼 나온 거. 이 새끼 내가 먹자. 너도 있구나. 없어져야 되는데 왜 안 없어져? 장전을 왜 이렇게 느리게 하니? 새끼들. 나 모를 줄 알고. 아 눈치 백단이야. 니네가 그림자에 숨어있으면 모를 줄 알았어. 상팔이 방송 끝나셨나? 아니면 짬돼서 오셨나? 방송 끝내셨고 고생하셨습니다.
I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
고생 많으셨어요. 아 거의 약간 좀 반강제로 당해버렸네. 방송 종료 당해버렸네. 나도 이제 방송할 거긴 한데. 아 철수. 약간 철수 이런 느낌인 거지. 그렇지. 이런 퍼즐은 저를 절대 막을 수가 없죠. 퍼즐을 거벌나게 잘하기 때문에 저는. 돌아간다면은 돌아가는 게 아니네. 저는 원래 원도 재밌게 했었고 지금도 재밌네요. 저는 재밌어. 아 여기 이렇게 뺏은 다음에 네, 원 되게 재밌었어요. 맞아. 저 원을 되게 재밌게 써가지고 계속 기다렸는데 이제 나오네. 그렇지. 기가 막히거든. 혹시 모르니까 후레쉬 가져오고. 이 새끼 아니네. 까비. 아 리얼로다가 아니네. 미안. Sorry bro. 네, 슬슬 저도 저장하고 방종을 때려야 되는데 저 내일 약속도 있어가지고 제가 무려 약속이 있답니다.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
생파 약속까지는 아니고 그냥 오랜만에 아는 후배 만나는 거. 생일 파티 해줄 사람이 어디 있습니까 제가.
I had a new location for the story.
일단은 여기부터. 요거는 뭐 별거 없는 것 같아. 의도가 불순해. 나 눈치 못 챌 줄 알고 뭐 여기다. 총의 말씀. 총의 말씀이 있겠습니다. 개쩌네. 탄소 말하면 짜세지. 불안하게 말이야. 여기 이걸로는 별거 없는데 안에 들어가 볼까? 들어갈 수가 없네. 뭐 이게 아니네 여기는. 그렇다면은 다시 바꾸죠. 딴 걸로. 횃불 등장.
The plot changed the details of the world.
때릴 거면 때려. 빛 3개. 빛이 3개요. 이것도 아니야? 쪽가 곤란하네. Your lost heart. 또 바꿔봅시다. 은근 퍼즐적 요소도 괜찮고 개인적으로. 이러면은 살인교단이라는 건데.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story.
소환의식.
The key to reaching the murder site.
이러면은 바꿔야지.
The plot element I found would drive the story.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet it when you're
분위기 더 개 같아졌어. 너 왜 안 없어? 너 왜 순간이동해? 나 모를 줄 알고 순간이동하면. 피했잖아. 피했잖아. 오늘 여기까지 하도록 하죠. 오늘 여기까지 하도록 하고, 시청해주신 모든 분들 감사드리며, 저는 내일은 휴방이고 내일 모레 목요일날 오후 4시에 다시 오도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주신 모든 분들 감사드리며 저는 이만 들어가보도록 하겠습니다. 생일 축하해주신 분들 모두 감사드려요. 저는 들어가보겠습니다. 빠이빠이.